Hey everybody, I'm going to go over this class function activity. We didn't get a chance to do it in class, so I wanted to make sure that I gave you my feedback and how I do it. Let's see, I'm going to try and make this. I can't make this, but I can make this big right here, right here. Okay, all right. So the directions are to look at the different functions or relations and say if it's a true function or not. Okay, so as a reminder, a function needs each individual input to map to um, an output, and you can't have the same input going to two different outputs. That's the rule. You can have different inputs going to the same output, but you can't have the same input going to different outputs. Okay. So just I'm trying to get off that thing. Okay, so let's see. All right. So if you have an input like 1 and 2, you have outputs like 3 and 4. Okay. It means that this is okay. This is okay. But if you have where it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and you have like the 1 going to 3 and the 1 going to 4, that is not okay. All right? Does that make sense? So for the first one or the first 3, it's going to be an ordered set of points, and you really need to look at the domain and say, is all the domain unique? Because if the domain is unique, if each domain unit is unique, then you can't map to the same one twice or different ones, right? So you're looking for repeats. The domain is -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. And that's what you're looking at, and you say, does it repeat? Well, no, it doesn't repeat. So if it doesn't repeat, then it can't map to two different numbers. So number 1 is good. Number 2 is -7, 3, 0, -2, 6, -6, 4. And those don't repeat. So it can't not be a function. It has to be a function. And then this one is 4, -3, 9. And this is the domain, right? This is x and y. The domain is x, right? 2, -4, 2, -8. Wait, 2 and repeats. Okay, so now it repeats. So now you check. Does 2 go to the same number? We want it to go to the same number for it to be a function. If it goes to different numbers, then it's not a function. So in this case, 2 maps to -1, and 2 also maps to 7. So that it can't map to two different numbers. So this is not a function. All right. This is the same thing. X is the domain, and y is the range. So the domain can't repeat, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So um, that has to be a function. If all the numbers in the domain are unique, it has to be a function. -5, -3. Oh my goodness. What is going on? No. This is Screencastify messed up. -5, -3, -1, 1, 3, 5. These are all unique. That's the domain, so we're good. That is a function. And right here, though, we have -2 and -2, and also down here 2 and 2, and these map to different numbers, so this cannot be a function. All right. Right here, you do the vertical line test. Okay, so number 7, the domain is -4, domain is -2, domain is 1, domain is 0, domain is 2, domain is 3. So at all the domains, you do your vertical line, and you say, do I touch a point more than once? If I were to touch 2 points with one line, then it would fail the VLT, the vertical line test. So number 7 is good. That's good. This one fails. It touches it twice. So we say it is not a function. And if you say why it's not a function, you say because it fails the vertical line test. Or you can say because um, a domain has more than one output, which is not allowed. 10 fails, 11 passes, and 12 passes. Now, 12 is what we call a constant function. Look, everything in the range is -3. So domain is -4, -2, 0, 2, 4, all the numbers between. So the domain all maps to -3. That would be like this one right here. No, no, not this one, but this one. So 1 goes to 3, 2 goes to 3, maybe 3 goes to 3. Okay. That would look like this. So that this is proof or kind of a reinforcement that it is okay for different inputs to map to the same output. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that's the way I look at it.